Roll Call 219 here. So this is pretty much what a lot of people's tables look like. They're bare. Well, the other day I was at the store and I found these things of that Bass Pro Shop, and I used my Father's Day gift card. I don't know much about the round itself, but I know a lot about the company, which is Winchester. These are Ranger law enforcement ammunition, low recoil rifle slugs. This is for 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 1200 velocity, and it's 1 ounce. So we'll give a look at these things. There's not much on the shelf, folks. I'll tell you. I've never seen this in my area. Maybe you have. I haven't. I've never seen this stuff. I've never got it in at work since working there or shopping at any of my local. So there's the slug, I believe, and it's low recoil, but it's 1,200 feet per second, I guess, out of the firearm that you wish to shoot this stuff out of. Don't know much about it, so we're going to look on the back of the box and see what they have to say about it. I don't know. And that's one thing that I can say about the ammo crunch. What we're going through right now is, I believe it's worse than in years past. Not only that, I've been seeing a lot of strange, I would call it strange ammunition for my area. Don't see this stuff a whole lot, like this Ranger stuff. Some 22 ammunition, even some 9mm stuff that I didn't know existed, or the company existed. I even seen some rifle rounds from like Sierra or something of that nature. So I've been seeing a lot of, I guess it's whatever these companies can find to throw on their shelf at this point. So let's read this a little bit. It says Winchester Ranger ammunition can be relied on to deliver constant stopping power in real-world situations. What a first sentence that is. Winchester brand has helped protect law enforcement officers and defend the general public since 1866. Combining innovation, comprehensive testing, and proven track record of success, Ranger ammunition is designed to meet the toughest requirements set by the law enforcement community. A lot of stuff going on in law enforcement nowadays. Low recoil minimizes felt recoil to maintain constant target acquisition. Lead slug, heavy payload for increased terminal performance. And that's all that stuff on the back there of this stuff. I've never seen Ranger ammunition, law enforcement ammunition on the shelves anywhere. Pre-Rona, post-Rona is the only time I'm starting to see this weird ammunition show up. I'll show you another thing. These are another ones. These copper solid Remington slugs. Haven't seen those in quite some time. What else do I have? I got some other weirdish kind of ammunition. Like I haven't seen this stuff around. I've seen the Remington, the Sabot slugs, but in the green capped cartridge. These are copper plated slugs. So again, I guess they're finding whatever they can sell. There's a pretty little slug in there, I'll tell you that much. You can take a peek at that. That's a pretty little slug in there. It's an all copper slug. So what do they tell you about velocity on here? And Remington just sold their company and pieced it out to a bunch of different people. So maybe that's why I see so much Remington stuff on the shelf right now. It's primarily all the shotgun shells we have at work is Remington. Remington this, T-shot, bird shot, dove shot, turkey load. I mean, you name it, Remington stuff is all over our shelves. This is a 1 ounce hollow point Magnum Sabot slug. It's a copper solid. They're giving you pretty much the same old mumbo jumbo that they throw on a package. If you can see it in there for velocity and types like that. Like if I look at this Hornady stuff, I mean you're almost in the ballpark at 50 yards. You know what I'm saying? For what they're talking about. So I mean, I don't know. I've just been seeing a lot of Remington stuff on the shelf. I don't know if that's because Remington sold their company and parted it out like an old gun or what. But this was really weird to find as well. I've never seen it on the shelf. Maybe you have in your area, but again, I live up north. I live by regulated states for ammunition, like Chicago and things like that. And they can't find ammunition. And what's weird is I can find ammunition, but it's some of this stuff and some weird 9mm rounds that I've never heard of. I've been seeing a lot more Agila, whatever you call that. I've been seeing a lot more of that. I've even been seeing their stuff in 308. So usually that stuff's not around a whole lot. But again, I think with the ammo crunch going on and a lot of people that can't find ammunition, when these retailers, big box stores, or your local find something that's worth a deal on the interwebs or from their distributors, things of that nature, they're going to soak it up and throw it on the shelf and mark it up. I can't remember what I paid for these. I think I only paid $7.99 a box for these 2 boxes of slugs. Maybe we'll go out and give it a whirl. But when I went back to Bass Pro Shop, because my bow did have a problem, I went back to look to get 2 more boxes just in case we shoot some of this stuff out of my shotgun and see how it performs. It was gone. There was no more of this stuff on the shelf. So I should have bought 4 boxes instead of 2. But what, your funds only stretch so much. So we'll have to, if you know anything about the Ranger law enforcement ammunition, throw it down in the comments, whether you like it or not, or it works well, or you've done ballistic tests on it. Is it worth it? Because again, all I'm seeing on the shelves are just some stuff that I've never seen before, or companies I've never heard of in this area particularly. Some of the other stuff, I know the Aguila and stuff like that, other people have shot it. They know what that stuff is. It doesn't show its face quite often unless it's like a gun show. If it's a gun show, primarily this weird kind of I shouldn't call it weird, but the manufacturers that you're not familiar with show up at these gun shows, and you scoop it up for a decent price at that time. That was pre-Cerveza-Bug. So if you've been seeing some quite different ammunition that you haven't seen in a while, or you haven't seen it all, drop that in the comments below. So we're going to give this stuff a go. I'm going to throw it in my shotgun. I'll probably put it, since this is like a I'm taking this as if it's for law enforcement, it's a self-protection load. That's how I'm looking at it. It's low recoil and it's a rifle slug. And then we'll find something to shoot with it, maybe a door or something, and see how it punches through that. Maybe hit a plate with it and see if we can capture it and see what the mushroom after you hit something with it, what it looks like for expansion. Because I've had some Winchester PDX stuff. This doesn't look like it has that kind of momentum in there with the PDX stuff, where it's the slug that falls apart when it hits something, the segmented slug type deal that Winchester usually makes. I see more of the PDX stuff than I do ever this Ranger stuff. So if you got anything to add into the comments, throw them down below about this stuff. Let me know about it. I like to thank my old and my new subscribers and just the people that zip through. I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Share your favorite gun content all over those interwebs. And like always, catch you guys on the next one.